Julie here, and thank you for joining me today as I finally bring you my first memory keeping spread of 2022. As a scrapbooker, I'm a big fan of memory keeping, although it's not really a big thing here in the UK. So when Happy Planner brought out a new memory keeping line, I had to give it a go. I'm not quite sure why it's taken me so long to film a memory keeping spread this year. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's quite a personal thing. And in these videos, I tend to talk a little bit more about myself than I probably do in my normal Plan With Me videos. But I hope you'll stay tuned to learn a bit more about me and to see how I use the Happy Planner memory keeping system. So let's dive right in. I've got some stickers, I've got my photographs, and I have got this memory keeping journal, Love This Moment. I did a spread last year, I think it was about 6 months ago, this one. I'll link the video on screen, and I talked then about how I just pick the pages that I want. There's no sort of chronology. I just look at the pages and the photos that I've got, and I pick to see which ones are going to suit what I'm doing. That's what I like about this journal, because there are lots of different layouts and you can remove the pages and move them around. So you're really not tied to any particular order. May is the 1 year anniversary of the International Planner Collab group that I belong to on Instagram, so I thought it was the perfect time to bring out my memory journal and do a memory spread. If you're new to memory planning, the best place to start is with the photographs. So I've printed out some photographs that I want to use. I've used my Canon printer and a high quality photo paper, but you don't have to do that. It's just because I like everything to be acid free, and I know these pages are acid free. But if you want to print your pictures on sticker paper, that makes them much easier, although the quality won't be quite as good. It can take a little bit of time to get the photos ready. Obviously I like to edit them and size them, but you can just work with photos that you already have or get some printed out at your local store, as it's not necessarily the quality of the photos that matter, but the memory behind them. I know that for a fact, as I'm going through my parents' old photographs at the moment, and they're of a very poor quality, but it's been so much fun looking at them and finding out all about their childhood. The idea I had was to do a double page spread. So on one side I wanted to have all about me and the planner spreads that I'd done for the year of the International Planner Collab, and the other page to be about the ladies themselves that I'd met and made friends with over the last year. So I'm really looking for some suitable pages. Like this one has got specified sizes, so that's not really any good. This one's a possibility. Not really liking those. Oh, I think this one's a good one because that would fit perfectly on there, and then this one would be ideal for the individual photographs. And I also like that there's little room for a title. So I think I'm going to use these pages. So let's take them out of the planner. They're a lot thicker than the pages in a Happy Planner, which obviously is good. So I'm going to do a title at the top, I've got the photographs at the bottom, and then that leaves room for some journaling here. I've got these alphabet stickers from Me and My Big Ideas, who were the originators of Happy Planner. I've actually used these stickers to put my name in one of my planners, as I really like the font. So I haven't got room to put International Planner Collab, but I thought I would do our other name, which is IG Ladies. So this is the perfect opportunity to talk to you a little bit about my Instagram journey. I'd heard about it when I was watching Planning with Bumble, Mary Ellen, but it wasn't something that I was ever that interested in. Then obviously, like a lot of people, I found myself with extra time on my hands when there were lockdowns, and I thought I'd take a look, see what it was all about. I'd heard all these stories of how nice the planner community was, and I soon started talking to people through the chats. And at first I was a little bit wary and a bit suspicious of whether people really were what they said they were. But I soon found out that there were indeed lots of lovely people on Instagram, really kind, friendly people, really supportive and encouraging. And I also found out how much I enjoyed taking photos of my spreads and posting them. Even if they weren't getting many views, that wasn't important to me. I just really enjoyed the whole process of doing it. I'm going to use these disc stickers just to decorate the bottom of the page, I think. So I was hoping that I would get to know some planners, obviously from England, as I didn't know any, but I also met, you know what I mean, got talking to planners from all around the world, so that was really lovely. Farah was one of my first Instagram planner friends. I really loved her creativity and the spreads that she did, and we just got chatting about life and everything and soon became friends. And I also got talking to a lady called Louise, who actually doesn't live too far away from me, and it was really nice to have somebody in this country to talk to. And then one day I got a message about the International Planner Collab, asking if I wanted to be a part of it. A group of international planners who would just think of different themes each month, and then we would all post them and invite others to join in. At first I was a little bit nervous as I didn't know some of the other ladies in the group, and I don't think I even was following them. And it seems a little bit funny now when I look back on it that I was a little bit worried about it. But as soon as we all started chatting to each other and talking about all the spreads that we'd like to do and the challenges like blackout spreads and no sticker spreads, it just became a whole lot of fun, really. So these are all the spreads that I did each month. So we had a theme, so May Stronger Together, June Rainbow, July Celebrate the Season, August For the Love of Planning, September Dreaming Of, October Plan for the Animals, November The House That Built Us, December Simply Magical, January New Beginnings, February Love is in the Planning, March Celebrate Yourself, and the last one was in April, Peace, Love and Harmony. And we've just celebrated our year's anniversary with a What a Difference the Year Makes spread. I've just put double-sided sticky tape on the back. So I'm going to stick this here as a lovely reminder of all the spreads that I did in the first year. And I'll just trim off the bottom here. Apologies for the glare, but I did use glossy photo paper. Just bringing in this dotted washi because I've got the dots at the side of the page, and I just really want to section the photograph off from the journaling. So I'm just going to put that along the top there. I think it would be nice to add a little planner somewhere. Maybe here. I'm not going to be able to do the journaling on camera because I can't get my head close enough to the page, and I am really fussy, as most of you probably know, about how things look. So I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. So I've added the journaling. I'm just going to add a couple of extra things. I've got this little bit of washi tape. I thought, well, it's actually a tape measure from the Miss Maker sticker book, but it looks a bit like washi tape, so I'm going to pop that there. And I also thought I would add just this scalloped washi just to pretty up this little border here. You may be able to see that I drew lines here to do the writing, and that's because I'm not very good at keeping my handwriting straight. Certainly don't have to do that, but that's just how I like to do it. I think that just adds a little extra something to the top. Question is, do I want to do that? That's really pretty. I do like that. I think I will. Just makes the title stand out a little bit more. And then I think that this page is more or less done. I'm not sure whether I do need something there, maybe some pens or something. Let's just have a look. Just got these pens from the little Miss Maker sticker pack. Just add those, I think, the top here. And I think that page is done. On this page, I'm going to add the photographs of the members of the International Planner Collab. I thought I would add this washi across just to cover these lines here, and it brings in the washi from the other page so that the pages match. And my plan is I'd just like to write a little sentence about each of the members of my group, each of my friends, and then a little bit more detail at the bottom about what it was like being in the Planner Collab and making friends. I may add a little bit of decoration down the edge, but there's not going to be a lot of room really, because the photographs and the journaling are what's important to me. I think I'll take a couple more of these planners, just as I say, to decorate the edge, and maybe one here. And I've got some pens from the original Miss Maker sticker book. I've just cut them in half so that I can have them in various places. Got some planner punches and washi tape. Got some happy mail here. And some scissors and some tape. And finish it off with a planner disc. Just need to trim those off. And that looks really good. Just put double-sided sticky tape on the back of the photos. I've included myself, obviously I'm part of the group. Just going to angle them a little bit. It's not like me, but I decided rather than put them all straight, I would do a bit of tilting, leaving a bit of room to do some writing underneath the photos. I'm going to add the last bit of journaling. I finished the writing. It's very higgledy-piggledy. Those of you who know me know I don't normally do higgledy-piggledy, but I decided to do something a little bit different for this spread, and I think it looks fine. I've shared a little bit about each of my friends, how Farah was my first Instagram friend, and how much I enjoyed our long chats. Wendy was a great inspiration to me. She applied for the Happy Planner squad, which I thought was a really brave thing to do. And even though she didn't get in, she took it really well. And she started her own YouTube channel and gave me some help starting up mine, as well as starting a brand new job. Cindy and I had lots of laughs, particularly over my British accent and some of the sayings that we have. And I loved hearing all about life in America. It was great to have Lou to chat to, as she's from England and I don't know any planners in this country. And Keela was always really excited about our collabs, and as soon as one was done, she was wanting to pick the theme for the next one. And I also loved how excited she got when she got new stickers and used them in her planner. I really admire how she managed to keep so many planners going when she's such a busy mum. I also love seeing all her photos and videos of the snow that seemed to be constant where she lives. I've written a little bit at the bottom about my favourite collaborations and how much I value our time spent chatting together and how lovely it is to have such nice planner friends. So let's take a look at the 2 pages together. Here it is. Really pleased with how it turned out. I think it looks wonderful. If you're wondering what I'm going to be doing with the other side, I haven't got any plans at the moment, but I can easily just cover that with scrapbook paper and just make a little title. If you haven't tried memory planning before, I really recommend you giving it a go. You may think that you won't forget things, but you really do, and it's going to be so much fun having this to look back on. If you're interested in taking part in any of our monthly themes, then just check out my Instagram at Plans in the Making, and you'll find all the details there on our latest theme. Thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed watching me memory plan and learning a little bit more about me. Have a great weekend. Take care, happy planning, and see you soon.